Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 Imperial Italy. At the end of the last episode, I said that we'd start this one off by declaring war on Bohemia. Partially to convert Bohemia to Catholic, but also to maybe take some land from Milan and start to fix this horrible border war. Problem is, I don't think I realized that they're actually allied to Scandinavia, I was just looking at, which is double plus on good. Might be a bit too big for me to fight. In addition to that, we're actually not that far from completing this manpower quest, so let's actually do it. I never ever finish that quest, and it would be nice to do it for a change. And that 10% tax rate is pretty nice. Plus, the biggest thing that's dragging us down in terms of imperial authority is the fact that Austria controls an elector, which is not good. Also, oh no, we're not rival to Austria. It actually might be nice to go and beat up Naples for some power projection and just make them small enough to free up a rivalry block and then go to war against Austria. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, so Hungary would come in on your side instead of mine. I don't have a CB either, but Russia would come in over here, which isn't bad. Russia's not that close to Hungary. They might be able to get through Poland. They don't actually have a rivalry with each other, which is nice, so I think Russia would be able to get through there. They're not currently in a war, which is nice. Maybe we'll get a CB against them when we complete this mission. That might be the nicest thing. I do want to take it to Austria. I'm a little concerned about the fact that we won't really have much in the way of allies on our side, except Hungary, but they'll have Poland, which is pretty potent. Obviously, we'll get a little aggressive expansion over there, but it might be good. Let me go ahead and drop down our army maintenance for a couple of months. We're going to go and finish the mission. I will actually move in this general direction, and we'll see what we can do to deal with that. It'd be nice if Hungary wasn't willing to join in against me, but, you know, that'll be the thing. We'll just have to deal with it. We'll re-ally them afterwards, and they should be more than willing to do that. I suspect that we'll get a little aggressive expansion against them if we take any territory. Which we probably will, because I would actually like more territory on, like, either side. I suppose the Genoan one might be the priority, but just shape-wise, taking Abruzzi might be the nicest thing. I mean, and obviously you want to own the high development cost provinces, but they also cost a lot more in peace, so it doesn't really matter which way we go. Saxony, let's get us a royal marriage once again. That's going to be okay. So, yeah, I'm torn. If we sit in the mountains... See, I don't like to show superiority CBs when I'm counting on my allies, because they tend to F everything up. They tend to often do very much the wrong thing. I guess I'll move you down to here. And yeah, we're just waiting for our manpower to recharge. Money-wise, actually, we're okay. Right. That's fine. Well, right now we are. Ooh, we lost a general. What are we at? 1 of 3. Okay, so we'll probably want to roll some more generals right when the war starts. Well, there's no probably. We will want to do that. But there's no reason to roll them a little bit earlier. You're moving a lot of troops around. No, you're not in a war. 1 base manpower in Genoa. Lovely. Increases my max manpower a little bit. We can't actually see the stats. Where's Genoa? Over here. They have no authority, autonomy or anything. Wow, 31 development. Not too bad. Got my Bastion going in Badawa. I like it. Yeah, so we're just going to wait until that quest finishes. One thing I can do, actually, is... I could fire the manpower modifier guy, which will lower my cap, which will effectively give me a higher percentage. I'll leave him for now, because he's still earning me a tiny bit more manpower per month, but I think we will save money by getting rid of the +3. I don't think we're wealthy enough to run that many +3s. We do have our level 19 technology, and I mean, I would like to tech up a little bit faster, but this might be a little bit rich for my blood, so I think we will replace him. Hopefully, can we get a discipline guy? Oh, we can. Cool. Okay, Bohemia's fabricating claims. That's fine. Oh, we got to be really damn close. I'm going to go ahead and fire him at the start of October. That might drop our max enough so that we'll hit our 90%. That would be nice. Okay, let's just do the swap now. Not quite there. Okay, so dropped our max from 158, 159 to 154. So we're not quite there. Give it a little bit more, and that's okay. Oh, I can probably go and upgrade my army maintenance now, so we're going to be ready for that war. Now, one thing that's going to suck... The Hansa. The Hansa who's Protestant? No, they're Catholic. I'll leave them be. One thing that's going to suck is if we do end up fighting Hungary and killing their troops, that means they're not going to have as many troops to help us in a follow-up war. Hey, manpower recovers needed to recover, or manpower reserves needed to recover. We got 10% more tax modifier for the next 10 years, not to mention the national unrest, which ain't bad. We need a new mission for Parma, Auvergne, which is here, and keep France out of Italy, which I think is just Savoie. I think that's the only Italian region place that they've got. Indeed. Indeed. Well, alright, so we can't go against Naples. I mean, I could fabricate a claim or whatever, but that takes a while. I'll take this France mission. Just out of curiosity, is there any chance I could just declare war on France? Spain would jump in. They don't have a ton of dudes, though. And England would go in. Hungary on the other side? Hungary and France? Really? That's very frustrating. All of this kind of sucks. I mean, Austria's who I have to defeat because they have an elector. And that is not good. It's double plus ungood. They have a lot of territory. There's their troops here. What are they sitting in? The woods? Who else is going to join in the war? Verdun, who's up here somewhere. Yep. Magdeburg. Like, who's this? Alsace? But Alsace will actually join on my side. We might just be able to jump this army. From Zurich. I guess we'll just pile everyone in there. We'll make one huge, huge army. Let me get some mercs ready right away. We got lots of money. We do have lots of manpower, but we also have lots of money. They'll build a lot faster, so we'll get them there. I think that may be what we do. We declare war on Austria, and then turn one, just jump on this group. We'll get the -1 from the forest, but our tech level's the same. What's this guy? 5-4. That is a bit rough. But we're about to try to roll some generals, so we might get lucky. We're getting a bit of attrition along the way. Generals. Eek. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, then we're out of power. Pooh. We can give it one more try. Let's fire that guy anyway. We'll keep this guy around now, but maybe we'll try a few more rolls. Yeah, our army tradition's not as high as I might hope. Okay. We've got the discipline bonus here. What kind of ideas do they have? Defensive, which means they get bonus to morale. But that is their only military idea. They have Austrian tradition, so they get another 10% morale of armies. And they get 3% discipline bonus. This is definitely not impossible. Is there anyone else who hates you? Who are your rivals? Bohemia, Naples, Milan. Yeah, no. None of that is going to work. You love me, which means you would join an offensive war with me. You don't have a ton of dudes, but it might be worth using you for a little bit. Yeah, see, Saxony has defensive, which is too bad. Hainaut. You're a little bit bigger. Okay, you know what? Let's grab some extra dudes. We're going to go over our limit. But we're going to get some extra dudes in on this war. Oh, we had annulled treaties. Really? Okay, we're going to have to cancel some of these afterwards, which will upset them, of course. But if they have the heart, it means they will join in my offensive wars, unless there's something else stopping them from doing it. There's going to be some attrition here. No royal marriage, because those are a little bit... Actually, I guess I can cancel royal marriages whenever I want. What's a few ticks of attrition? Nearly there. As soon as this one army gets there. Then we'll merge it all up under a best general and go. We don't have to worry about a river crossing. So we don't care about our maneuver. Wow. Well, I guess I'll use this guy. Oh, I need one more month, and we're not that close for another roll. So, I mean, a 3-4 isn't as good as a 5-4, obviously, but it's not terrible. We're going to outnumber them 3-1, plus we'll have some reinforcements going on. I think we're going to be okay. We're at full morale, or full morale and full maintenance. We've got our discipline bonus. Let's fucking do this. Wurzburg, you won't jump in? Oh, you're fighting in another war. Oh, well, that's really annoying. Oh, Saxony, you would almost be willing to do it. Hold on. Saxony. You are so close. Let's do that, and you had like 1 tick of exhaustion. Let's go and temporarily move you out over here. We'll just wait a month. Hopefully it's okay. Alright, move back over here. When are you going to get there? March 1st. Perfect. So you won't get the super attrition over here. Okay. Group up and... Alright, 3-4. 3-4 is going to be the way to go. So now, declare war. Oh, Saxony, you still won't come in. Really? Reputation. Do I have the rep guy? Can I get a rep guy? No, he's too expensive. Do I want to take out a loan? I already have a big loan, and they're freaking expensive. You know, wait, I can call you in after the war starts. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Save a few bucks. I can call you in after the war starts. I think we'll be okay. Alright. Let's do this. Haynut will jump in, and that counts for something. Let's hope we can stack wipe these guys. Oh, they're not quite at full morale. They won't get a morale tick either. Tell me I catch them. Yes. Right away I roll a 0. Awesome. Well, it's not a 0, but it's still 3 less. I mean, we have a huge numbers advantage. They are losing some extra morale. They're rolling a 9. Hey, we're only 1 apart here. I mean, we still get the -1, obviously. But son of a bitch. Oh my god, we actually rolled a higher number. I mean, we're going to win the battle. But it's going to be a little bit more painful than we'd hoped. Now, it is important. Our CB is show superiority, or it's Imperial Liberation, or whatever. What is it? Liberation War. So our war goal is show superiority, which we have right now. That's going to go away pretty fast because of the way the allies go. We need to keep winning 80% of the battles, which is not going to be an easy thing to do when we don't control everyone in the war. I'm going to split my army in half. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to encourage people to attach to it, and we're going to run into Austrian territory. We'll go there, and here we'll grab... Oh, we're in enemy territory. But you'll be moving into friendly territory, right? If I do something like that? Excellent. Let's do that. Actually, wait a tick to split up so we don't get as much attrition. There we go. Move out that way, and we'll see if we can catch any of these little dudes. Or catch the Austrian army while they're weak. Let's give you high maneuver. There might be some river crossings. It's going to reduce our attrition as well. How's our actual army force limit? Pretty good. I could build more troops. That would really start to hit the pocketbook quite a bit, though, because the interest on these loans, these huge loans, is quite high. I'm not going to be able to repay the next one. I guess I'll hold off for now. Well, I guess I could build some troops. No, we'll hold off. Oh, they have another big stack over there. Well, I'm happy I caught them separated. If I could convince them to attack me in the mountains, that would be sweet. I guess it looks like I'm going to be starting a fight in the mountains in Tyrol, but I don't think they'll be able to get reinforced in time for that to become a problem for me. No, you're locked. That's a little annoying. That should be a stack wipe. I'm a little bit worried about Hungary over here losing a big battle. But I probably cannot afford to go and rescue them if something happens. I mean, it's nice that they engaged the Austrian army that was retreating, but yeah, and Poland being there. So I'm going to have to accept the fact that we probably won't be able to get the 80% battle thing because of losing crap like that. And other than that, I'm just going to have to sort of sit in the mountains, try to siege some stuff out. Maybe see if I can bait them into attacking me in the mountains. That would be nice. Taking Karnton is going to be really important because it's like the only fort here, other than Vienna, it's the only fort in this area, and it's providing a lot of control. And so flipping that from them to us would be very powerful. These are only woods, but it's not too bad. If I split you... that's not good. That's also not good. That is mountains, though. But the reinforcement path is suck. That's right. It is suck. So we'll just move here. Do we have 15 cannons here? Oh, we do. Good. So we'll get the full siege bonus. And my leader has only one mark of siege, which kind of sucks. Oh, my navy. Which one is doing Alexandria? Not you. You're doing Alexandria. You go and park yourself over here in the bay. We're going to get a siege or a blockade. That'll be really helpful. Hey, you know what would be really nice, Hungary, is if you just hung out over here. And, who else? Who's an enemy over here? And perhaps, Hainaut, you can just siege Lothringen. Way over there. That would be handy. Oh, more war score. Very good. You can... No, stop. Because you're probably going to run too far away. There's no forts here or here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move everyone this way. Except the infantry, what I'll do is I'll split you in half. You can also go there. And then this stack... Oh, I should use mercs for this. Stop. Detach the mercs. Okay, all my real armies go there. The rest of you guys, even that's a little too much, but what the hell. Nope. Split and do that. It's overkill in both of these, but what the hell. Okay. No one needs to attach to that. That'll just be too much attrition. No one attach to this either. Maybe attach to this one since we're going to be in friendly territory. It'll be a bit too large of an area regardless, but it's not going to be too bad. It'd be nice if we can kill that little one stack. I wonder where some of these guys are running to. And if we might be able to catch some. I think we caught this stack. Oh, no, we didn't. Misread one of the numbers. Well, that's a little disappointing. Let's throw the cavalry back over here, because they'll at least be fast. And let's see if we can chase this stack down. I don't think we're too worried here. If they do attack us in the mountains, they might hit us with massive, overwhelming numbers, and that wouldn't be great. But it's still the mountains. It looks like right now they're occupying Hungarian territory, which doesn't bother me. I don't know where Hungary's troops were. Oh, down there. They got defeated and ran away. We're not getting taken war score, although we're not that far away. We do have positive war score right now. We have to be very careful. Okay, that is fine. I don't know what kind of logic was happening there, but I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to go and stack wipe a few things over here, which would be quite nice. Has a fort here. I don't think... And there's a fort there. Yeah, I don't think I want to siege that. I think what I want to do is run back to Tyrol, be in a position to defend. Top priority is trying to finish the siege of Kärnten. And then maybe we can work our way up to Vienna at that point. Problem with holding Vienna, of course, is that it is farmland. What's nice about here is they can't really stop me from sieging this because of the mountains. Can I... Nope. Nope. Yep. Oh, through that stupid path. Nope, just stay there. Yay. And I guess stay here for lower attrition and stuff. Here, you move there too, because this big stack is coming there. So that'll be nice. It'd be nice to grab a few of these little one guys. Again, get that ticking war score. But I want to take this. Once we've got this, we can run around here as much as we want in a million different directions. We can siege all these little guys as well, which doesn't contribute much war score because there's no forts, but it does, like, cripple their economy. That's worth a lot. A lot, a lot. How much money am I making right now? Some. I could get a level 1 dude, because it's usually worth getting a level 1 dude. What the hell? Let's go ahead and do that. Boop. Because that +1 point is really nice. I'm still mad that the Malese and Nepalese or Neapolitan War didn't work out, because those would have been pretty sweet targets. A hell of a lot easier. On the other hand, you know, the Austrian occupation of the Palatinate is a big problem for a couple of different reasons. It gives them a vote, or makes it a lot more likely that they get a vote, plus it crushes my imperial authority, which sucks. So they're going to siege out some territory over there. Hopefully Hungary is okay with it. Yeah, good. They've followed my directions to go and occupy Istrin, which is nice. Janissary Decadence. Okay. And meanwhile, you're sieging that out, which is fine. Occupied by Alsace. No, I'm really happy about that. Right, I never gave Alsace any directions. Where's Hainaut? I don't know. Oh, is that you? What the hell are you doing up there? No, don't go to Poland. I told you to try to occupy this over here. You're just gonna die, dude. Well, whatever. We'll be fine. Probably. Lost some of our Imperial authority. Neumark. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's mine. I always forget I've got some territory over here. I explicitly did not build a fort over there because it would be a pain for me to go and take that back, most likely. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll build it. Obviously, it's really easy for it to siege, and if they set that as a war goal, then it's bad for me. But otherwise, we're in pretty good shape. Still can't really move until Carton goes. We have all the bonuses we can work out. Well, I suppose you don't have siege 2, do you? No, siege 1. I could roll another leader. At this point, I don't think I will. I think I will save my points. You're still safe, which is good. We really need this to fall. How much garrison do you have? Too much to really rush it, I would say. It might become required. If there's a battle going on and we can't get to it in a really easy way, it might be required to rush it. On the other hand, that will kill our morale. Maybe even lose the battle here, which would be devastating. And it would be... Yeah, see, we're going to lose that. Thanks, Haynut. Thanks for following directions, buddy. And I love that. Hungary decides, like, no, we're going to lift this siege and go somewhere else. Lose stability, lose tradition. Ooh, I don't want to lose 20 tradition. That's too painful. We can live without the stability. We're actually relatively stable that way. I mean, the money is good from extra stability, don't get me wrong. As well as what? Prestige? Legitimacy? Oh, maybe I'm just thinking of devotion. That might be it. The other thing that would have been really nice is if we'd kicked Naples' ass and they would have no longer been a valid rival for me, and then I would have been able to rival Austria before we did this. It would have been really amazing. But things don't always work the way you want, and I hate that I can't go after these little stacks over here because we don't have the mobility. Although, if there's no army around, why don't I do that? Move into mountains. Woods. Woods isn't as terribly defensive, but it's still a good position. We can reinforce each other relatively well. I think that works. I like how we're all stacked up now for maximum attrition. That's important. Yeah, my big stack is going to stay in Salzburg for... Actually, it's still going to get attrition over here, huh? But not very much. I could move here, but that's only grassland. I don't want to stand in grassland. So we'll just accept a little bit of attrition. Maybe once one of these guys falls... Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm going to split you again a little bit, move you over here. That should prevent any attrition here. And as soon as one of these provinces falls to us, then... Okay. Then we're going to be okay. Hello. I would like to kill you, please. And then go back to Salzburg to be able to quickly reinforce. You're going to have to walk that way. Really? Yeah, which makes this army in Graz really vulnerable until I get Carnton, so never mind. Wait, what? Really? Really? Just stop in Vienna, then. We'll figure it out. The hell? Are you serious? Okay, you can go back there. So if I split you in half, now we can't go there. So reinforcing here would be terrible until Carton falls. So we don't want to be in Graz. I don't think we want to be in Vienna because we might not be able to get out of there in time. Oh, that's an unfortunate battle. It would have been nice. Well, no, they would have reinforced harder. No, that's not good either. Yeah, just go there and tell you what, you... Yeah, we'll get some attrition. We'll put up with it. Carton's going to fall soon. We'll be okay. Go, little Alsace! See, you're doing well. You're not getting yourself murdered for no good goddamn reason. Unlike Haynut and Hungary. Alright, so we've lost some war score from battles. Well, and occupations and stuff, okay. We're on like +1 from our battles. That's a shame. Look at this. We lost 5.6 war score because of that Hungarian bullshit. Just, I wish you could tell your allies, like, don't fucking do that. Like, here's your goal. Try to siege this province, like I asked. You would have been fine. Instead, you're costing me a billion war score. It's possible we have to end this war, ultimately, by fully occupying Austria for 5 years. Or fully occupying them 5 years after the war starts. No. What I want here is the next idea. Let's group you up so at least you've got a little bit more maneuver to help bring down some of the attrition. I'm going to wait. All grouped up nicely. Suppose I could move some of these guys over there. That'll help with the attrition as well. Plus give me a slightly more defensive position if they decide to jump on me over here. Although honestly, if they want to jump on me in the mountains, that wouldn't be terrible. I want to wait until Carton sieges first. I actually don't want to be attacked at all until Carton flips. Which I know I'm not saying the right way, but because then I'll have it, right? And it'll allow me to just maneuver in such a rich and sexy way. Where are you going, buddy? I'd even attack you in the mountains. Oh yeah, I can't move down there, so I gotta bait them into moving into Lien's over here. Which I think is what they're gonna do. Indeed, I'm gonna wait until they're locked. One more day, and then jump on them. Cool. Even in the mountains, it's gonna be enough of an advantage. They do have a maneuver of 4. So I will get a full -3. Which is a bit on the suck side. But we're going to be okay. Just the sheer numbers. But we are going to take a fair amount of losses here. Oh, good rolls for me. Holy cow. Oh, and I've got a 4-3 and 1-5. That's pretty good. It will be okay. Yeah, okay. That is a pretty big numbers advantage. The cannons make a big difference too. The reach, the surround. The reach round. Okay. Alright, we'll sit there for now. Since I can't jump in here. Hey, Hungary actually won a little skirmish. Good for them. That's what you have to do, man. Little hit-run tactics. Still no Haynut's back over here. They might have gotten stack wiped. Who's this? That's not Alsace, is it? Yeah, what, you decided to lift your siege? Of course, I mean, you've only been sieging it for months. You may as well just stop and leave. For crying out loud. The AI. Okay, come on. Give me some ticks here, buddy. Let's go. Success. It's about to go. They are fully defensive, right? So they get, like, it's a lot slower to siege them. A lot slower to siege them. If they move in force, I mean, I'm in the mountains everywhere, which is, yes! Yes! Do they have another, oh, they have a fort there, right? But I can move anywhere else. Let's move into the, really? That's the path? Well, that's legit because of Vienna. Now, the woods don't give me as much defense as I would like. Possibility of river crossing, which is always nice. Okay, they're not moving right now, which is nice. You are moving to Pest, which is not towards me. We're going to have to be ready to run at full speed, like force march. There's another fort there. Ooh, a nice little free battle. Farmland. Yeah, see, that's brutal. Best we can hope is a river crossing, which they won't get from Sofran. Everywhere else they'll get a river crossing, which is something. That's grassland, and they don't have enough troops around. We're going to take that encounter. I mean, we won't be able to save these guys, but we will be able to stomp the hell out of that battle group. Go Vienna. Are we going to get the mountains first? Please tell me we get the mountains first. No, we're not. What if I force march? Is it going to be too late now? No, now we're going to get there even slower. Son of a... Okay. You apparently keep going there. I wonder where else you might go. You might end up over here, actually. Try to desiege some of this stuff. Ooh. The 21st, we'll get there on the 20th with this army. Which probably means you'd cancel. What if I split this group twice? I'm only moving an 8 stack in there. As soon as these guys are locked, everyone else will pounce at full rate. I'm already locked. They should lock the next day. Yes, good. Just one on force march is going to be sufficient. We're there. They're attacking us in the mountains. They've got the -2. And now we have a huge numbers advantage as well as the stats advantage. May as well throw as many people in there as possible, do as many damage as much damage as per combat tick, especially with lots and lots of cavalry. I think that will be this, and this war is going to last long enough. I can take this and still have points to negotiate a peace treaty. It is going to be a long war. Settle in, folks. Speaking of long things, this episode's gone on too long. And, ooh, you're going to run over probably all the way over here. I think it would be well worth chasing you. Let's group up together. Split this. Do I want to do a consolidate? No, I think we're okay. Split you in half. We don't need the force march. We're going to use... I think that's probably the best general for the job. Doesn't have the maneuver bonus. There might be some river crossings. What's your guy? A maneuver 4. Oh, so with our maneuver 5, we could actually get it done. Okay. You're going to follow all the way over here. Okay, so either way, you have to stop there. So you're going to do that, which is going to be fine. You, actually split you in half. One of you gets that leader. One of you gets this leader. And Graz and Crane, which should fall pretty fast. They can reinforce each other. Polish army's relatively big. The woods would give us a bonus. It might be okay. We might have to be ready to run. Actually, what might be much safer is for me to take these 2 provinces here, since it'll be much harder for Poland to reach me through Kärnten. I think that will be safer. So we're going to wrap up this episode. I might end up changing this. We'll see. But for now, this is going to be okay. Hungary's having a little bit of trouble. Hopefully they go and just smash that group. That would be lovely. Meanwhile, I will continue to try to fully occupy Austria with the expectation that ultimately the way to peace out will actually be through full occupation of Austria. The war's been raging only for a year at this point. Probably almost 2, I suspect. I don't know exactly what date it launched because it doesn't tell you there. Nope, not even in a pop-up. But we'll see how it goes. All right, see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.